Hi chat. Welcome in everyone. I am having oh so lovely of a day. Happy you can all join me. Welcome. I'm cleaning out my newly acquired fish poacher here. Yeah, I've had a couple of better ones. I still have a lot of work to figure out what went wrong. But I'm at least somewhat back here. Let's start with cleaning this out. We'll make some coffee. Yes, I'm still going to make coffee even though it's like 2 hours later. Also, I'm also going to be drinking some wine tonight that I wasn't sure I was going to be drinking tonight or not. Definitely going to be doing that now. Hey, they can see me. Hey, mouse guy. Because I'm starting stream so late, I had a royal just cascade of things just go nuts a little before stream. I don't know how much I actually want to get into it publicly because it gets into talking about my computer setup and everything here. But basically I had knocked myself off of the internet and it was not a fun path back. Alright, coffee. Oh, I thought you were on. Nope. We're not doing coffee then. I'm not waiting for that kettle to warm up. What are we doing instead? Wine. Cutting boards covered in sugar. Alright, so for tonight's dinner, let's start with our court bouillon. Fits there quite nicely. Then we got the rack. I'll put that in a little bit later though. We're definitely going to have to add some water in there. If you want to use your favorite mineralized seawater or whatever you want to cook your fish in, you go right ahead. I'm using my tap water. Yeah, looks okay. Hi, chat. Ooh. Oh, need these too. Oh, over here, camera. These are right below the camera, so nice and convenient for you. Need at least 2 of these. Let's say 3 of these. One of these too. I'm gonna go 1 layer deeper on that. It's got some decent scarring on it. Use half of this for our court bouillon. And start heating this actually too. Relatively thick slices for this. Nope, really. I thought I had parsley in the house. So if anyone's unfamiliar with the term court bouillon, it's another type of stock. It's basically a blank stock, I think it translates to. But essentially, beyond that, it's simply acidic cooking liquid, typically for poaching fish or seafood. I'm going to be using these in there to help influence the flavor of the water, along with the ginger and some wine. So we're going to start adding all this into the water. Oh, celery too. I got tons of celery, so we'll throw this last little sad little thing in there. I thought about fennel, didn't see any that I liked. Fennel's a typical thing for this, but I'm also not a huge anise licorice flavor fan, so yeah. I'm gonna throw some vino in there too. I'm doing KJ Shard. 23. I think next up here is, we're going to let that come up to heat together and fuse, get all the good flavor in there. I'm actually of the mindset of just leaving this in here. There's a lot of people like pulling all of that back out before they cook their fish in there. I'm thinking Brack's going to push most of that down anyways underneath it, so why do I want to worry? Oh, salt. Definitely want to add some salt in there. Chat's quiet tonight. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone else is having a much better night. I hope everyone's excited for their Friday, got a good weekend plan going. Nice. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Cheers. It's been a minute since I've had... I'm liking the smell of this. It's been a minute since I've had a white. I haven't had much wine at all this year / end of last year. Now the fan's killing it for me. Yeah, there's some nice, like, I feel like I'm a broken record, chat, but I love minerality in whites. It's sweeter in the tongue than I expected. I thought it gets a acidity real quick. I have rockfish for tonight. Chat, I'm sort of torn. I hate the idea of wasting food, but we'll talk about this when I deal with the fish. We're doing cauliflower first, while we wait for that to warm up. Hi, Cosmic. Happy Friday. Getting better now. I've had a pretty crummy afternoon, but otherwise, like, I feel like I'm complaining, but I was heavily delayed to start stream tonight. I think that looks good. Yeah, it's a bit toasty in here too, but I've been rushing around like chicken with head cut off. Everything's broke, and you keep breaking things more. What are you doing? '50s. He says with 50-degree lows here. Yeah, I don't miss that white stuff. So I'm going to give this stuff a shot. I haven't had this before. Interesting packaging. They're selling their green curry paste in a bag like I used to sell my stock. We get snow in the mountains. But generally, no, it rarely gets that low other than at night. I don't know how I want to keep this now. Do I use this plastic cup that is... I don't know if it's clean or not. Because they packed it in a plastic bag. They didn't have to clean the cup. I guess we clean the cup. Because I'm not using all that paste. One of these days I'll get it all out of the bag and we can move on. This looks good enough for mixing. Add some oil in here. oil, half and half, since I don't do coconut milk. Salt. Cauliflower. So this dark green stuff here is green curry paste from my ploy. I'm probably mispronouncing, but pretty big name. And so I'm just doing enough here to really give these a nice light coat. I might hit these with a bit garlic too on top of this. I'm smelling plenty of spice, plenty of pepper in there. Pepper is the first ingredient in this. There we go. Alright, and so now we'll throw those onto a pan with parchment. Green curry cauliflower. That's ready to go in the oven. I guess I could have used some of the yogurt that I have for Sunday instead of half and half, but more yogurt for Sunday. Been trying to do part of the rush around for today too, chat, is that I've been trying to do a majority of my shopping. Like, I'm not doing all of it, but majority of my shopping of it now on Thursday, Friday. Because Thursday, Friday allows me to get Friday, Sunday, Monday. And then Wednesday's always up in the air. And sort of sets me up for almost the whole week. Hey, Alex. And so, I had already rushed around doing all sorts of shopping and everything for the upcoming week. And I did some decent bulk purchases today, too. And then I came home and had the whole internet calamity issue. But we're here now. We're streaming. And we've got some beginning suds here. We're starting to get warm here. For those just joining in, we're poaching fish tonight. And that lovely concoction there, we're going to be putting, I think, 3 fish in there tonight. Thank you for the follow. We can have the talk about the... I bought 3 fish for tonight. At least I think there's 3 fish in that package. Most of the packages had 4. And the package price versus buying the fish somewhere else. I bought it at the warehouse store. If I went and bought the same type of fish at Oliver's, which is a local supermarket chain, or one of my other better choices for seafood in the county, I would have been paying probably as much, if not more, for a single fish portion. Meanwhile, now I've got 3 fish, and I maybe we'll eat 2. Welcome in, Mega. That might be a good choice too. They can see me. Because, yeah. And yeah, I think we're going to be freezing one, even though I sort of hate the idea of it. Are you going to fit in there? Yes. Nope, that's too small to do that. Oh. They didn't even slice them. That's interesting. They didn't even slice them. They just... machine gutted them. They got them pretty clean though. I'm gonna give the bloodline a wash though. Just quick, get most of the... same thing. I'm gonna leave them bone on in like full on like this. See if we can maybe go in a little deeper. No, not really. We're sort of starting to fillet them on either side there. How we doing, chat? Nice. It's sort of weird how, like, I don't know, maybe this is just me. Like, I never want to take a shower until I'm in the shower, and then it's the greatest thing ever. I know that's very much different. It's probably was different for me when I was cooking in kitchens and coming home dirty. Yeah. But alright, so we're going to throw some lemon inside of these. We'll save you for garnish. Hey, pizza. Doing all right. Now that we're here and streaming. I've been through that. I'm not going through that again. Happy to see ya. Yeah, why not? Ooh. I'm gonna cook up a little onion and throw a little red pepper and garlic in it. We'll toss that. We'll see if I want to keep that like separate as like garnish over the fish, or if we'll mix that in with the curry cauliflower. Not sure. Leaving options open for flying garlic. Feel bad criticizing someone on Reddit for their knife skills and then looking at my own tonight. Most of that stuff on, whether it's some sort of short form video or it's on Reddit or something like that, look at how fast I can cut an onion and not chop my hand off. And most of the time they do the worst job ever at like actually making a nice dice. And that's what I was like complaining about. Is like this dude's technique is completely like, you're never going to get a nice square dice doing it the way that he's doing it. There's plenty of cheaper, easier methods to crappily diced onions and risk your hand. And then I chop an onion and do it pretty shittily tonight. Yeah, well, everything in like, there's some to be said for having the speed to be able to put everything up together into a single plate. Yes. Beyond that, everything that they've built into speed and food is some owner trying to get more money out of his employees. Like, there is zero need to pile drive employees like that. But it's fun and exciting for a 22-minute television show. Some of the jarred roasted red pepper I'm going to throw in with the garlic and onion. Like, I really wonder where restaurants are going. You listen to, like, podcasts or, the behind the scenes or people talking about what it's like working at, all of these top end places where, spoiler, the chef's an asshole because he's over controlling and wants everything perfect. Flame's now off on that, and that's just chilling. Twitch still hasn't sent me my 1099. But they sent me a survey on how their tech support is doing in resolving my issue. And your comment, Alex, has reminded me of the fact that I said to them that AI could have done a better job. It's the absolute last one, isn't it? freeze-dried dill. It's oven coming to 400. Let's go ahead and throw our cauliflower down there. I'm gonna give this, it's gonna probably take solid 20. And that's, I'm guesstimating on the thickness of the fish. I never got, there's some people that put like some flour and stuff like that in their court bouillon. I never really got that. But anyone just joining in and curious what we have on the stove there, we have our poaching liquid, which is lemon, onion, celery, carrot. There's lemon juice. I squeezed half a lemon in there on top of the lemon that's sliced in there. And there's a decent pour of Chardonnay in there. Over on the other side of the stove here, we have red onion, roasted red jarred pepper that's diced up and just thrown in there, and some garlic. Yeah, I'm hitting up the lemons tonight. I got a big sack of lemons. Lemons go the same places I did with the fish. Like, I could get a sack of lemons for a couple of bucks, or I could get like 2 or 3 lemons. Like, I have a whole sack of lemons to use up for in future dinners. And if I wanted to do just 2 or 3, I've already paid that off. It's And give this another 5 minutes before we drop the fish into the drink. That'll give us a 5-minute between the roasted cauliflower and this. Actually, we're going to need that later. Oh, there's ginger in here too. There's a decent knob of ginger in that. Sour cream. Figure might as well make up the sauce while we're here. I have a feeling we're going to need to loosen that up a little bit more. I don't remember what I said I was going to put in this. I'm going to put some garlic and some ginger in there. Salt. Pepper. Dill. Alright, 25 minutes left on the timer. Let's drop our fish. We're looking... okay. It's going in, chat. And I'm going to give that a cover. Thanks for joining in, Alex. Have a great night. What time's it getting to be? I know I started late. Doesn't seem that late because it's still light out these days. Late. It's already 7. Like, normally we're wrapping up by now. The sticker scum is still stuck on there. Oops, wrong button. There we go. You can see the sticker scum there. It's still holding up. I am going to enjoy dinner tonight. I'm going to be frustrated with all the work I have to do after dinner. But it's going to be nice to sit down and relax today because I've been running around and stressed out over silliness all day. So it'll be nice to be able to actually unwind. Alright, chat, so we've got our sauce made up. About normal start time for this stream, I was just stressed to the max. Like, what else can you mess up today? And we're here. I mean, it wasn't like I was... Yeah, it was rough. But I'm glad I can laugh about it now, and I just hope I can continue to laugh about it and things work out alright. But we got our sauce made up, our sour cream sauce, with some lemon, some wine, some spices, some garlic, some ginger, some dill in there, salt, and lots of pepper. We got our fish poaching. We got some onions, peppers, and garlic on the stove already cooked off. And we've got green curry cauliflower roasting in the oven. I'm going to take a little bit of an AFK chat while this all bakes. We got 20 minutes until this is all done. Come back in 15-ish. Thank you for joining in with me on a late evening stream.
Well, no wonder my laundry bill is so high. All those napkins last week.
Doeskin.
What?
You should use Doeskin dinner napkins.
Paper napkins? Oh, no.
I don't mean thin little paper napkins, but Doeskin dinner napkins. You'll love them.
Everybody loves Doeskin dinner napkins. These soft linen-like napkins are 2-ply in smart formal fold, in white and in beautiful pastel colors. And Doeskin dinner napkins are big. They cover your whole lap, and they stay put. What's more, they last throughout the meal, and they leave no lint.
But they are nice. And they would save my linen.
They save you money, too. Doeskin dinner napkins cost only 49 cents for 5 dozen. That's a fraction of a penny apiece.
All right, Dottie.
You'll find Doeskin dinner napkins, Doeskin facial tissues, and other Doeskin products at your favorite grocery, supermarket, department store, or drugstore. Look for the brown dispenser box.
Doeskin.
Univac, the giant electronic brain made only by Remington Rand, takes business statistics from magnetic tape, letters, numbers, and punctuation marks, processing them through its electronic circuits at phenomenal speeds. Univac can compute payrolls electronically, then produce printed checks in a flash. Over 8,000 checks an hour with this high-speed printer. Univac leads the field of electronic computing.
Better buy Bird's Eye. Better buy, better buy, better buy Bird's Eye.
Yes, always look for this Bird's Eye Bird, your guarantee of top-quality frozen food. And your big Bird's Eye buy this week is Bird's Eye Orange Juice. Easy, you can serve it in a minute. Thrifty, it will save you money. Orchard fresh and delicious.
Better buy Bird's Eye. Better buy, better buy, better buy Bird's Eye.
Here's an amazing free offer for everyone who's overweight. Even if you've tried other methods and failed, you can still lose ugly fat fast. Yes, thousands can tell you that calometric control is the only safe, sure, effective way to reduce. Now, this package contains the Wonder 10-Day Diet that gives you 3 delicious meals a day, plus a bedtime snack, even includes a jog for your willpower. Yet you take only 3 calometric tablets a day. And here's the sensational free offer. A 30-day supply of wonderful calometric tablets. A certified $3.50 value when you buy the regular calometric way to weight control. You save $3.50. Now that's a $7 value for only $3.50. A 50% saving. And how can you get your free bottle of calometric tablets? Well, just send in this calometric box top with your name and address. Your druggist will give you a postage-paid envelope already addressed to the calometric company. Now don't lose hope, lose weight. Get calometric reducing formula at your drugstore. Send the box top in the free postage-paid envelope. Get your $3.50 bottle of calometric tablets free. Don't wait. Act now.
Wow. Say, you gals think you're lucky you can get Swanson TV turkey dinners, but I say Swanson TV turkey dinners are a bigger break for husbands. Now, you take me. I can be early, I can be late, I can bring pals to dinner anytime I please, and get this, my wife never panics. She just takes Swanson TV turkey dinners from the freezing compartment of our refrigerator when I'm a little off schedule.
Oh, and right you are, Jack. And that is because Mary Lou knows that she can have a swell dinner ready in just 25 minutes.
Right.
And talk about easy. Well, she just pops Swanson TV turkey dinners in a hot oven. You know, they're oven-ready in individual heat-and-serve trays. With Swanson TV turkey dinners, you just heat and you serve big and hearty slices of moist, tender Swanson turkey with grand giblet gravy and special cornbread dressing and fluffy whipped sweet potatoes with golden Swanson butter and garden fresh peas with more butter.
Mother Murphy, lucky me. My wife uses Swanson TV turkey dinners. And make your husband lucky, too. Get Swanson TV turkey dinners, Swanson TV fried chicken dinners, Swanson TV beef dinners from your grocer's big freezer.
Off into space. Man, that takes real teamwork. And here's a team of junior spacemen with an out-of-this-world breakfast that teams up V8 juice and Cheerios for flavor and energy. What a treat! A flavorful glassful of refreshing V8 juice and Cheerios with power protein, plus vitamin B1 for Go Power. And now, here's a special out-of-this-world free offer. This Moon Rocket Kit, both a toy and an exciting game. First, blast off. It separates in midair and lands 2 spacemen on a moon map. You get this wonderful game only through this free offer. Send your name and address and 1 V8 label plus 1 box top from these specially marked packages of Cheerios, Kix, or Frostios to Moon Rocket Kit, Mount Vernon 10, New York. Get Campbell's V8 cocktail vegetable juice with any one of these Big G cereals.
Everybody needs energy-packed Sunbeam bread. Yes, it's all aboard for fun in the park, but Junior hasn't got energy enough for fun. He'd sure like to ride that horse. Hey, what's this? An energy-packed Sunbeam sandwich. You bet every delicious slice of Sunbeam bread sure does pack a big energy wallop. There's nothing like Sunbeam Energy to help you stay on the beam. Now, look at them go. On Sunbeam Energy, they sure do enjoy life. Everybody needs the kind of real zip and zing pep that delicious Sunbeam bread gives you. Yes, stay on the beam with energy-packed Sunbeam bread. All day long, eat Sunbeam bread and renew energy as you burn it up. Eat delicious Sunbeam bread.
Alexis Lachine wines are full of flavor. Alexis Lachine wines are dry. Alexis Lachine wines are mellow. Drink an Alexis Lachine wine with any kind of food. Or anytime you feel like relaxing with a drink. Alexis Lachine, fine French wines.
What are you doing here? You ought to be outside with the rest of the kids.
This is where Thanksgiving really begins, isn't it, Edgar?
Well, now, if you're referring to the aroma of roast turkey, I concur.
No, Ray, I was talking about the kitchen. It looks like a real center of hospitality.
Did you say hospitality?
Uh-huh.
That's one thing we're always prepared for around here. Help yourself.
Wouldn't this be a good time for you and your guests to have Coca-Cola, too?
Yes, and Coca-Cola is so delicious, so refreshing, so tempting to any guest when you bring out those familiar bottles with tiny beads of moisture running down their frosty sides, assuring you that the Coke inside is really ice cold. And the good, the gracious, the friendly homes of America are always prepared for hospitality, not only on Thanksgiving Day, but every day, all the year around, no matter who comes to call or who happens to drop in. And one of the easiest, simplest, and surest ways in the world to be prepared for hospitality is to have plenty of Coca-Cola in your refrigerator, ice cold and ready to serve all the time. It's a wonderful way to say to folks, so glad you came. Welcome anytime.
When you have a Labatt's, you have an adventure. Canadian Light, that's Labatt's. It's a great new taste in beer. Enjoy import quality at USA prices. Have an adventure. Have a Labatt's.
No, Jane and Ann aren't the crest testers here. Their daddy is. You see, Crest also showed it worked for older people like the Allbrands before it became recognized effective against cavities. Jim, when were you in this toothpaste test?
Back in college.
Let's show the story filmed at a recent reunion. Well, Jim, how did you become part of this toothpaste test?
The dentists at Indiana University asked us to.
Did many others join you in the test?
Quite a few. 246, as a matter of fact.
Did every one of you use Crest in this test?
We use Crest. Their side, regular toothpaste.
Do anything special?
No. Everyone brushed as usual for 2 years.
But your group had
34% fewer cavities with Crest.
You know what's happened since these tests, Mrs. Allbrand?
Well, a lot of us use Crest.
And Crest has become the only toothpaste recognized effective against cavities by the American Dental Association. Their Council on Dental Therapeutics reports Crest has been shown to be an effective decay-preventive dentifrice that can be of significant value when used in a conscientiously applied program of oral hygiene and regular professional care. What's your program, Mrs. Allbrand?
Wash between meal treats, brush often, and have regular checkups.
And use Crest, of course. Crest with Fluorostan, the only toothpaste recognized effective against cavities.
Hey, kids, look what's new. A brand new cereal just for you. Twinkles, the new star-shaped cereal in the storybook package. See? Inside, delicious, crispy, crinkly stars. And outside, a real storybook. All about Twinkles, the magic elephant. See him fly with his rotor tail. Watch him do tricks with his magic trunk. Meet Twinkle's friends, Fulton the inventor, Sanford the parrot, Wilbur the monkey, and more. Read all about their adventures on every storybook package of Twinkles. And wait till you taste those golden little stars, filled with the goodness of energy oats and corn. Remember, only Twinkles has the storybook package. Just tear the magic line and your storybook opens. Twinkles, the new star-shaped cereal in the storybook package.
Now, a new creation from Seal Test. Cottage cheese in ready-to-serve portions. Handy envelopes bring you brand new convenience and ease. Zip, it's open, quick and neat. Just the amount you need, the easy way to serve cottage cheese. The rest stays moist and creamy, ready for next time.
Are they handy? Cottage cheese in ready-to-serve portions.
So easy to use, quick, and no bother at all.
The rest stays really fresh, moist and creamy.
Yes, serving cottage cheese was never as easy as this. Seal Test's new square package with handy, ready-to-serve portions. Zip, it's open, simple as can be. The rest stays moist and creamy fresh. You'll love Seal Test cottage cheese in new, ready-to-serve portions. Get some soon.
Hello, may I come in? I am Chef Boyardee. Perhaps you have seen my picture on Chef Boyardee products at your grocers. Today I want to tell you about a wonderful dinner for three. A dinner that only costs about 15 cents a serving. It's my own Chef Boyardee spaghetti dinner with meat sauce or mushroom sauce. It all comes in one carton. A full half pound of tender, quick cooking spaghetti, 10 full ounces of rich, tasty sauce, and to top it off, a whole can of zippy grated cheese. A wonderful food. So ask your grocer for Chef Boyardee spaghetti dinner with meat or mushroom sauce, won't you? And look for other Chef Boyardee's products. They're also delicious, they're also nourishing, and they help keep the cost of your meals down. Chef Boyardee's products are at best grocers.
Ask for Chef Boyardee's spaghetti dinner. Only about 15 cents a serving.
Something new has been added. The General Electric portable mixer now has a drink mixer for delicious shakes and juice drinks in quicker than a shake. An extra attachment at no extra cost. This GE portable mixer weighs less than 3 pounds, yet it's powerful enough to blend the heaviest batter. Also mixes sauces at the range. It has low speed for cookie dough, medium speed for beating frostings, and high speed for whipping egg whites. And look, this handy push button releases the beaters at a touch. And no dangling cord. You can remove the cord so it stores neatly on the wall. Comes in 4 decorator colors. See it at your GE dealers. Does any mixing job anywhere.
Welcome back, chat. Welcome back. Let's get the music rolling again. So let's take a peek at our fish here. Need a hand towel here. Protect against the steam. Oh, we're going to give it that extra 4.5. Welcome in, Coder Don. How's the cauliflower looking down here? Ooh. Can we actually pull you? Oh no, you just looked a little better. Yeah, we're gonna give you the rest of that time too. In fact, we might even broil you for that last. Going well. Got the fish in there. Fish might actually need a little bit longer because some of it is poking up above the water. That was unintentional. Cauliflower is looking delicious. Onions and peppers are always good, especially with garlic. We've got our sauce all ready to go, our sour cream, ginger, garlic, dill. Peppery. Needs more salt. No, I used to. Not anymore, though. Lots of stuff about me down below. Doobly-doo. Yes. When I am professionally cooking, I am making the simplest, stupid stuff at home. Just food. When I was running my business, I was a heavy user, actually. Despite me doing a lot of cooking and doing a lot of stuff, I was a heavy Little Caesars user. Like, but it changes. Like, one of the lime jobs I had in LA, I got to take home with dinner, basically. Like, we didn't get any time off to eat nothing. But, you know, you can You can take some of that cheap food home if you want. It was very much a chain, like, fast. Beautiful. Got a little more color on that from the broiler at the last couple of seconds. So we got roasted cauliflower that was mixed with green curry. Wow, I'm just making a mess with this tonight. What am I doing here? All right, there we got that loveliness. The idea with that, putting that in a bowl rather than directly on the plate, was I'm going to, I think, let's give a piece of this a shot by itself. Yeah, that's delicious. That's spicy. That is beautiful. And we're going to add onions, peppers, and garlic to that. Angle it so it can sit there and drain for a moment. Ooh. Hey, Kodanon. Hi, Maz. Sorry, I'm going to switch that back so everyone can see the fish that I just pulled out of there. Nice. I don't even know how I want to serve this, chat. I don't know if I have something that's decent for serving this whole thing like this. Well, this is my first use of my new fish poacher. Rockfish, there's a whole lot of fishes that go by their name rockfish. There's a good possibility that you have had rockfish and just had it called something else. I am going to attempt and lift one of these out. That is quite a task, because it does want to fall apart. Oops, didn't mean to stop the music. Come back, music. Come back, music. This is, for anyone just joining in, sour cream thinned out with a little bit of lemon juice, dill, garlic, ginger. And then we've got our green curry cauliflower with red onion, roasted red pepper, and garlic. Can I just take this off? I sort of want to leave it on for photo though. It's basically falling off. What did I poach the fish in? We have a mixture there of onion, carrot, celery, lemon juice, white wine, the Chardonnay that I'm drinking tonight, and ginger with water. Grab a couple of photos for the Discord. Well, the whole idea of a Cordon Blanc is it's not too exciting of a dish. You didn't have to add... I've been having a sort of rough day, and so I added wine into mine, and wine is a common ingredient when it comes to restaurants. When it comes to home, you can just use some lemon. It's a pretty simple blank... I mean, it's a blank stock. It's lemon. It's very basically an acidic stock. It is certainly getting better, and it has certainly gotten better since I got streaming. thank you all for joining in with me tonight. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. It was a rough day. Let's see here. Alright, folks. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I hope you have a great Friday night. Go out, have some fun. I will hope to see you back here on Sunday for yogurt fried chicken. Good night.